sly-me! Welcome back, boys, to TF2 Workshop Wednesdays. This is the first item of the day. It makes Spy's face all slimy. Look at this. It is animated, it's weird, it's jiggly, it's disgusting, it's perfect. For a Halloween restricted item, I might add, because having this all year round, I don't know if that's it, but otherwise, you know, this is pretty awesome. Also, I think the particles that fly around you that you can see in this video, if you pay very close attention, might be part of the cosmetic as well, or they're part of the map. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm today recording in a very scuffed setup, by the way. This is why the light's weird. Look at this. This is in my face constantly. I'm suffering for you. Probably not even worth it because it still looks like crap. In any case, this is paintable, and some of you might have already gone there in your heads, but yes, this is also able to be painted white. So you can have some glue on your face. Yes, you can be glue man. Drummer reference, boys. Yes, sir. That's what I was going for. This is pretty awesome. We're moving on regardless to the good life getup, which is a heavy Mafia style jacket, not really a suit. I think the pants also change and the shoes, so this is a pretty big cosmetic if you get it. Changes quite a bit of your heavy loadout, quite a bit of your heavy cosmetic set. There's two styles, as you can see here. One where you have a gold chain and a golden tooth, and one where you have two teeth missing, which is a little bit unsettling, but hey, it is what it is. You can just use the one that looks better. Also, I think the other one has quite a bit of comedic potential, and I think on a scale of 1 to 10, if 10 is the best possible Mafia Team Fortress 2 cosmetic item you could create, this is pretty high up there. It's like a 7 or an 8. I'm pretty fond of this. Although I never play heavy myself, you know, you still gotta put in the good stuff, even if it's not for Spy. Speaking of more than one class, here's the Taunt, the final verdict. This is either thumbs up or thumbs down, depending on which mouse button you're pressing. It has its own animation for each and every class, so there's quite a bit of time and effort that went into this, and I think the animations are quite smooth. Quite a bit of taunts in the Team Fortress 2 Workshop, sorry for slapping the microphone, have a problem, I feel like, where the animation just doesn't quite feel refined enough. This, not so much. This is pretty good. This is pretty refined, and that's why I will give this a thumbs up personally. The one Spy. No, a thumbs up.
You have done well.
Gentlemen, you've done well. Perfect. That's what I wanted. There it is. This would be a perfect tool for a tooth for it, I think. There's another friendly taunt. Another one for funny, goofy Team Fortress 2 moments. Plus, this one does not loop. So all of you people who want taunts, this is one. This is, I mean, there is the intro part, which I think would theoretically go on indefinitely, but this is still kind of a taunt, you know, one that you actually use after you kill someone. I feel like this is a crowd pleaser. This is pretty good for anyone. The Lone Star Builder's Backpack. This is an engineer backpack cosmetic that almost looks like it could be its own weapon, but it is in here as a misc, so it's pretty clear what was intended. Nothing crazy, just a fun little engineer item. The Undercover Browser. Quite a mysterious thing here on the workshop. It has no picture with it. It only has the little spy hat as the preview image, which you can see when you browse through the workshop. So I think that's the idea here. It's supposed to be mysterious. And the description just says he knows. So he knows what I've been browsing. Slightly concerning. I didn't even know it was possible to upload a workshop item without an image here. So my thought is there is an image here, and it's just very small and black. So you can't see it and you can't click it. At least that's what I'm thinking. Not sure if that's the case. That's it for this one. Next we have the Anvil Man's Smithing Hammer, which is a sword with an anvil attached to it for a Demo Man. This would be a wonderful weapon to use in custom weapon servers. Maybe stats like very slow swing speed, but it does a lot of damage. Or maybe if you swing, you hurt yourself unless you manage to hit someone, so similar to the Boston Basher. There's a lot of stats that could work with this thing. And if you're anything like me, your mind immediately went to Excalibur from Jack Horner. There it is,
Couldn't
folks.
get this rock off of it, but it's still pretty cool.
It is. It still is pretty cool, and it's quite unfortunate that it will never be in actual Team Fortress 2. I can't say how much it actually annoys me that Valve just refuses to put anything new into the game. It is what it is, though. It is such a shame because, look at this, for example, the pencil gun. This is such an awesome weapon in the workshop here, where you can just see how much effort really went into this. I don't think anyone would have a problem with this becoming a Team Fortress 2 weapon. Just look at it. Look at how clean it is, how simple's good, how perfect the first pencil was slid into the second one, and that little imperfection is really what does make it perfect in the end. Honestly, please don't make fun of the guy who made this. This is very cute. This is an obvious first attempt, and it's very sweet, very endearing, I feel like. Just don't upvote it too much, because nowadays, with the amount of effort and care that Valve puts into adding new stuff, we might just accidentally get this into TF2. Just like Woodville, you know? We all vote for it. Oh, this must be good. I saw it on the workshop, put it into TF2. Who cares? I'm just a janitor in here. That's what Valve would say. So actually we're probably fine because it's a weapon. Just like with the warlitzer 3000, I have quite a few weapons in here. That wasn't actually planned, but my idea for stats for the warlitzer would be slower overcharge rate, but you can heal through small walls. What do you think of that? Because it's classified in here as a sound device, so maybe the sound waves can penetrate through thin walls. What do you think of that? I think that's a pretty cool idea, right? Maybe? It's just a thought. The Gunshow Gift Cap took me a lot longer than I would maybe want to admit to find out that this is an obvious reference to Demoman's voice line where he says, I bought 2 tickets to the gun show and I'm not giving them to you. It even is animated. It's very cool. I originally was going to put this in here simply because it's a very good looking Demoman hat, but it's also a little reference to the voice line. I just think it's like it fits TF2. It's not too much, but it's also not a bad hat. I think this is pretty perfect. I'm sure some of you would beg to differ, but that's fine. Old school, another weapon. I have a lot of these in here. This is just a sniper rifle, reskin and or just normal sniper rifle that has a wood texture. I'm not fully convinced of the overly shiny wood texture, but overall, I think this is pretty good. The paper jammer, another weapon. Why is there so many in here? One of those paper slicing machines, but you just took this, the paper slicing thing, and now it slices bones and skin and whatever else instead of paper. That's pretty cool, right? This already is, like almost all of the weapons in the workshop, a mod that you can download, by the way, and this is your quick reminder. All of the links are down in the description, so check them out. Of course, skins only work on community servers and they are only skins, so mods can't change your weapon stats. Obviously, this is just, just so you understand. Indigo Innovator, giving engineer that train mechanic style. It's a pretty good cap. It is quite similar to another engineer cap we have already. I forgot what the name was, but I'm pretty sure the other one doesn't have 4 styles with different hair, and this one does. So there you go. The ph.d. Now this is a engineer melee weapon. It's not in here as a reskin, just as its own weapon. As you can see here, you could, if this was added, get them in unusual. And my one complaint or maybe idea for this would be to maybe add a small metal rod in the center of this that sticks out a little bit, so you can justify this doing quite a bit of melee damage. Otherwise, you could keep it like this and just give it very low damage stats, like with the Rap Assassin for Scout. That's also an option. Next, the Beast, Bane's Brim, Demoman hat. Nothing crazy here. Just a pretty good demo hat. Woodville, cleanup and fixes. Now, when I found this originally, I was pretty happy because I thought, hey, someone's working on the map and trying to make it better. But unfortunately, after looking at it closer, this before and after image struck me with size saying 59 megabytes and size after the fixes being 18 bytes. So the joke here is that the fix is to delete the map. And while that is a little bit funny, please don't harass the maker of the map. This is Valve's fault. This was just a guy making a map and putting it on the workshop, and it's Valve's job to have decent quality control. Plus, the creator is actually working on map fixes right now. So while this is funny, this is your reminder. Don't be a dick. Thanks. Click the video in the center of your screen now, boys, to stay on the channel. That's it for this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow, or whatever else. Bye-bye.